Ladies and gentlemen, recently, the Small Business Administration deposited the economic injury disaster loan into my account. Nonetheless, they've only deposited $38,600 into my bank account, where they approved me for $38,700 in my bank account. I called them this morning. I spoke to a representative. He put me on hold for an extensive amount of time. I was like, hello. He didn't get back to me, so I had to hang up the phone after being on hold for about 40 minutes. I have to call them later to see what's going on. $100 is $100. On this portal that I told you about on my last video, you can see the record of the loan. You can see SBA marked it dispersed. Watch this video until the end so I could walk you through how you can register for this portal so you can check the status on any SBA loan, whether it's the Economic Injury Disaster Loan or the Paycheck Protection Program loan. Anyway, I applied online on March 21st, 2020. It was an online application. It took me about 15 to 20 minutes to fill out. I entered my private information. I entered my business information. I had to upload my tax documents. I had to upload my business incorporation documents. I run an LLC. Then I received an email. The SBA received, I had to also fill out the IRS 4506T form, which basically granted authorization to the Small Business Administration to yank my tax transcript. Then the SBA sent me an email on March 23rd, 2020, telling me basically that my application was received in review status. A couple of days later, the SBA released another application. It was basically a form that you would download. You would enter in your business information, your private information, then you would take all your tax documents and all the other documents that they've requested and bundle them together and upload it back into the SBA portal. At that particular time, it was the same thing that I did with the online application. I did not fill out that application. Shortly thereafter, everybody was talking about there's an expedited application that SBA just released. And this is the application that had the checkbox in the lower left where you requested up to $10,000 in grant money, basically the forgivable part of the economic injury disaster loan. I know that the CARES Act law stipulates each business owner who applied for the economic injury disaster loan was to receive $10,000. Congress has requested that SBA disperse the full $10,000 to every single applicant. Nonetheless, the SBA has decided, as per their rule book, as per their policies, and to try to ensure that they have enough money to go around, that they would send out $1,000 per employee to each particular business owner. I'm not sure whether they're going to change that. SBA hasn't made an official announcement whether they're going to change that and disperse the full $10,000 as yet. But again, that's their argument, that's their rationale behind it as of today. Prior to me filling out this expedited form, I called SBA to inquire about the EIDL grant money, and I also called to ask whether I should fill out this application. Although I'd already filled out the online application on March 21st, the representative instructed me to fill it out and upon receiving a confirmation number to basically communicate it to her. While on the phone, I filled it out, and then I took the confirmation number, I read it off to the representative, and she documented it into the notes from my account. The SBA performed a hard inquiry on my credit report on April 10th, 2020. There was a rumor online which reads that an SBA employee is stating that you have to have a credit score of at least 570 in order to be eligible for the economic injury disaster loan. The minimum score used to be 475 according to this rumor. I asked the SBA whether that was true, and an SBA spokesman told me, and I quote, "In reviewing the economic injury disaster loan application, the SBA makes sure the applicant has a reasonable repayment ability." And a credit score would give you an idea whether someone does have repayment ability, because it keeps track of all your accounts, whether you've been late on paying back any of your credit accounts, whether you're a dirtbag who defaults on your financial responsibilities because you don't want to pay your bills. Fortunately, I stopped that bad habit. I keep my same phone number because I come out my pockets, I pay my bills, I stay current. Don't click off this video yet because the good part is coming. Keep watching. SBA deposited my grant on April 14th, 2020, about 3 days after they pulled my credit. Then the agency sent me an email on April 19th, 2020, reading that they approved my loan for $38,700. Then they deposited $38,600 on April 21st into my bank account. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the portal that I told you about in my last video. It's the Capital Access Financial System. Here, you're able to log in and see the status of your loan that's processing with the SBA, whether it's the EIDL loan or the PPP loan. So, in order for you to register for this portal, you have to enter in a desired user ID, password. You re-enter the password. You can go ahead and click these links right here and see what are the password rules. So you can create one that's acceptable. Identity information, whether you're a borrower, country, your address. Now over here where it reads borrower information, you have to enter in your social security number. You re-enter your social security number, and then you enter your loan confirmation number in the field labeled financial commitment ID. You then select some security questions. You provide answers for those security questions. You verify the CAPTCHA. You submit. And then you can go ahead and log in through the homepage of this subdomain on the SBA.gov website. Right here in this box labeled SBA account login. And once you log in, you click borrower and then click borrower search. You'll get a list of your loans with SBA, and then you select the one for which you want to see the status, and it'll tell you whether the SBA dispersed the loan, whether the agency is still processing it. I'll leave a link to this portal in the comment section. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comment section. If you like the video, click the like button, subscribe, so I can keep you up to date with all of the recent developments with EIDL loan, whether they open the portal back up, and the rest of the stimulus package. Talk soon.